Friendship is in danger. The sanctity of friend relationships has never before been in such peril as it is now. In a world where toxic individualism is bolstered above communal love, people are lacking in friend relationships that surpass surface level. In our capitalistic, profit over people dystopian society, friendships do not serve a purpose to the machine. People are driven toward individualistic identities because that makes the most money for companies after financial gain. Friendships that aren't profitable in one way or another are minimized and portrayed as superficial non-essentials. Because of this, I fear that I will be alone at the end of my life. I fear that when I'm at the end of my days and I look around to find the people that I love, my friends are not at the table. They're not at my bedside. That is probably my deepest fear. But I realize that this isn't necessarily solely my experience, and that maybe this is a calculated phenomenon to prevent people from relying on each other for communal purposes. No need to go to your friend who's also a healer when you can spend millions of dollars at the hospital. No need to go to your friend who grows fruits and vegetables when you can just go to the grocery store. No need for childcare within your community when you can go on an app and find a stranger. And with all these conversations online of having male-centered women or female-centered men, the female and male friendship discourse, bigotry and hatred towards individuals who challenge colonial norms, all of these things prevent us from reaching out to other people. And with dating culture as it is, people prioritize intimate relationships over other relationships in their lives. Their partners are more important and thus demand more of their time than their friends. However, today we see so many conversations that people are now committing themselves to strong friendships, and I find that to be amazing. I find that to be beautiful. I think that we need to see friendships as equal to almost every other relationship in our lives because at the end of the day, that is what's going to matter. I'm not saying that it's not important to get married. For some people it is. I'm not saying it's not important to have a good relationship with your parents, children, family. For some people it is. But what I am saying is that too often we have written off friendships as being not as impactful as familial or intimate relationships, when in reality, sometimes they can far surpass that impact. Sometimes it's our friends who understand us more than our lovers, children, parents, or our siblings. We live in a society where it's weird to share personal details from your life with your friends, or to have embarrassing moments in front of them, or the need to be vulnerable. These ideas have been swapped with the need to be perfect 100% of the time, and better than who you are, to be your best representative constantly. And this draining tactic removes people from the depth of being able to connect with each other. We lose the ability to see each other as human beings who get hurt and need a shoulder to cry on, human beings who must rely on each other when they are vulnerable. That vulnerability becomes uncomfortable because a society that tells us to only see each other as a means to an end, as a way to get what we want, forces us to remove humanity from ourselves and from each other. It's this dilemma of single-serving friendships that poses a threat to real, genuine connections with other people. So what do we do about it? Call your friends and ask them how they are. Catch up, grab a drink or some tea. Schedule time with your friends, apart from your family or your intimate partners, and just let yourself be a human being with another human being. Be there when people need you. Show up for important events. Constantly being too tired or having work in the morning is just another capitalist tool to keep us as individualistic cogs in the machine. In the grand scheme of things, when all is said and done, be the person who looks back on their life with peace and serenity, knowing that they were there for the people that they loved. and knowing that those people will be there for them. Go out, make a friend, and cherish that connection. Thanks.